Hello guys, it's me Mist. I'm back with another tutorial video. In today's video I'm featuring one of the most popular hero in global server right now, HEINO. HEINO is a poke DPS scaling type of mage hero. He can deal a lot of damage to multiple enemies at once. He is a very annoying hero to deal with as he can easily sustain, deal damage, and escape. HEINO is very easy to understand hero. He doesn't have that many combos, you just need some good advice and some strategies to effectively play him. So let's learn about his abilities and skills. Passive, Fate's Guidance. HEINO's passive can change his basic attack from range to melee. His basic attack differ depending on whether he's in melee or ranged mode. His basic attack deals magic and physical damage. His melee basic attack place marks upon hitting enemies. First skill, Scepter of Fate. HEINO's first skill throws Scepter to deal magical damage, and enemies get marked after getting hit.
It's a warning long obsolete.
If HEINO hits and marks multiple enemies, then he can deal damage to multiple enemies at same time. It also reduces cooldown by 0.2 seconds for each marked enemy gets hit by the Scepter. Melee form. In his melee form, HEINO throws Scepter to deal damage and slows enemies. Upon hitting marked enemies, he also recovers health. The more he hits marked enemies, the more he heals, but it also has a limit. You can heal like 3 times upon hitting a marked enemy. Second skill, Leap of Fate. He dashes forward by this skill. If there are enemy heroes near the end of the dash, he goes into melee form, recovers health, and increases max health. Otherwise, he goes into ranged mode and gains movement speed. Every time when he is in ranged mode and uses second skill, he leaves a point. I will talk about its use during his third skill. Oh, another important thing. If he uses his second skill near enemies, his point won't start form there.
Never be subservient to anyone. Time to clean this mess up.
Third skill, Fate Rewind. HEINO's ult lets him rewind time and go back to where he left his pinpoint mark. He gains damage reduction and crowd control immunity during ult's use. He also recovers health, and the more damage he takes, the more health he recovers after rewinding time. He also deals magical damage just when he uses this skill. Now the most amazing thing about his ult is that he can bring back a destroyed tower back. If a destroyed allied tower is in his ult's range, it travels 5 seconds back in time.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Did you saw that how the towers just appeared? So yeah, this is an amazing skill. Tips and strategies. HEINO is very weak during early game. You need to find a way on how you can get gold faster. HEINO has a poor ganking ability as he lacks crowd control and burst damage. It's kinda hard to pressure other lanes if you play HEINO. If your team doesn't have hard crowd control heroes, what you have to do is just poke and annoy enemy. He is weak against hard CC with burst damage heroes, like Angela. That's why if you don't go with tanky build, I suggest you don't focus on backline. Just try to maximize his attack damage by marking and hitting multiple enemies at the same time. If you try to go too close with a mage build, even if you use your ult, you won't be able to escape. They will easily kill you with burst damage. Overall, HEINO is a pretty good hero. He is more like a supportive hero cause he will greatly help you in team fight as he can easily hit multiple enemies at the same time. Build and Arcana. You can use HEINO as both mage and fighter. For mid lane, go for this build. This build has both CD reduction and the damage you need to properly be a secondary DPS of the team. This is Arcana you can go with for this build. 5 Avarice, 10 Compassion, 10 Nightmare, and 10 Hunt. This is the second build for mid lane HEINO. Now for Clash Lane go for this build. This is a hybrid tank build, with 1 magic damage item and 1 true damage item. That's it for today's guide video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more guide videos and leave a comment if you want any guides. Till then, see you guys in the next video.